Hello and welcome to the third episode of Diercks Company. I'm your host Sam Diercks, and joining me today is my co-host Tyrone Larson. Tyrone, how you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good.
How's your school day?
It's going actually. So,
What was your favorite subject?
I'm liking the game day every Wednesday for PE.
Oh yeah. Baseball season is quickly approaching for the Bulldogs, and we have a new head coach this year, Chase Tigert. Tyrone, how do you feel about Coach Tigert so far?
I actually kind of like him. It's kind of a change, and we kind of need a change these last couple of years, and hope the outcome will be different than last year.
Why did you need change these past couple of years?
It's like we've always been losing, and no one likes to lose. So,
What's been the source of the losing? Is it head coaching, or is it the players, or is it just lack of execution?
it's more lack of execution. I guess we kind of have a good work ethic these last couple of years, but just of us believing in us, pretty much, in us and our whole team. So
Tyrone, what does Coach Tigert bring to the table that the former head coach couldn't?
he brings a serious vibe, and when you're serious, it helps us be more focused, and usually that turns out to more of a winning outcome.
So, what's your prediction for the baseball season? You guys think you'll do well?
I think we'll do pretty well, actually. Honestly, last year we lost districts, and then we got sent down for a play-in game at state, and we lost to the team that won state by 2 points. I think was the score, 3-1, I think. But I honestly think we'll go pretty far.
So you think you'll beat Lakeland and Moscow, our IAL rivals?
Yeah, I think we will. Definitely.
Shifting now towards NBA, the trade deadline is coming up, and one of the players that most teams are hoping to get is Carmelo Anthony. So Tyrone, where do you see Carmelo getting traded, if anywhere, or do you think he'll end up staying in New York?
I think he'll end up staying in New York, honestly, because most of the organizations won't want a player that will only last for another 5 years or so.
So you think his old age will get in the way of?
Exactly, yeah.
Even in the bad situation that New York's in, you think that he'll still stay there?
I think he will, yeah. Unless it has to do with money, and if he gets paid enough money, he'll obviously get traded.
Yeah, I think that I see Carmelo staying in New York until the end of the season, and then I think that, I think Phil Jackson wants to get him out. James Dolan, he's in a bad situation with the whole Charles Oakley fight that just went down. They're probably going to want to rebuild the organization more. So I see Carmelo going to maybe the Clippers. I don't think he'll end up going to the Cavaliers like many people are hoping for, even though he might be the potential last piece of the puzzle that the Cavaliers need to beat the Warriors.
Have you heard the rumor about Westbrook going to the Cavs?
The Cavaliers?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. But I don't think that'd be a good idea at all, because Westbrook is a very competitive guy. He's going to want to be the face of the franchise. LeBron already is in that position, obviously.
King.
Yeah, the king. Westbrook's going to want to start, obviously, and Kyrie's already got that starting spot. I think it'd be a big clash. I don't think it would work out. But I did actually hear that some sources have told Bleacher Report that Anthony Davis and Russell Westbrook might eventually team up for the Lakers down the road. Not this season, maybe not next season, maybe not the season after that, but eventually sometime to get a NBA championship. I think that would actually work out pretty well. The Lakers have plenty of money to spend on these big names. Russell Westbrook is one of the most driven players in the NBA. Anthony Davis is one of the best big men in the NBA. Mm-hmm. I think a big man and a point guard are one of the best combinations of players.
Exactly.
Best duo for a team to have. So, continuing on a segment from last episode, we have Gonzaga still ranked number 1 nationally for men's basketball. Tyrone, how do you feel about them still being atop the rankings?
I think their record tells that they deserve it, but their schedule game is pretty weak, and they're not as tough as the ACC and all those other teams.
So their strength of schedule isn't as good as if they were in the ACC or Pac-12?
Yeah.
So you're saying that University of San Diego isn't a good source of competition?
Shout out to Jackson. But no.
So do you think that come tournament time that when they see tougher teams that they'll start to crumble?
Yeah, exactly. I only think they'll go, Sweet 16 or final or Elite 8
Yeah.
in the tournament. So
That does it for the third episode of Diercks Company. Thanks to my co-host Tyrone.
thank you.
Thanks to the producer behind the camera, Tarn McLaughlin. Follow us all on Twitter. Check out shscedarpost.com for some more bomb material.
Bang bang.
Tune in next time. See you later.